The next type of fossil is a carbon film fossil. That's going to show up on any of your vocab. Carbon film fossil, think of it this way. We have sand laying down on the ground, and a leaf falls on the sand. It gets covered by more sand. Or what's another word for sand? The science word? And mud? Sediment. Good. So, inside the layers of sediment, which are pressed for a million years. Not a million, that'd be way too long. But 1,000 million is a billion, that's close. So, pressed for a billion years, we have a leaf from way long ago, pressed in between rocks, we break it open. Now, a long time ago, the leaf was filled with green chlorophyll, which is what makes a leaf green. It's the stuff that absorbs sunlight, turns it to food. But we have a green leaf mixed into all that green. Because it's on Earth, it's a carbon-based life form, just like we are. Now, normally, if we get covered by sand, you won't see a carbon film because we're too three-dimensional, but a leaf is very flat and can get pressed between rocks and leave a carbon film. So, if we have a green plant with some tiny bits of carbon mixed in, we're going to see what happens after a million years. And there we go. Through a million years, which just happened through camera magic, we no longer have any of the squishy green part of the plant left. Instead, everything that was plant-like fell apart and rotted and dissolved and melted away, but stuck between the layers of sand, or sediment, sedimentary rock, we break open the sedimentary rock, and where a leaf was, on top of that sand a long time ago, all that's left is the carbon, and it makes this tiny black film that gives us a very detailed look of exactly what the leaves look like here. Alright? So we know exactly what the leaves look like, and the thick parts of the plant had more carbon in them, so we tend to be able to see where the stems are. But a carbon film is a super thin layer, just like old film in a camera, or if you ever see like a thin film of, I don't know, slime on top of a pool, or the film of pudding skin on top of pudding, okay? All of those are a film, a thin layer, a film, and on that film, we now have a thin black imprint that is made only of carbon, the same stuff that we find in pencils and diamond rings.